I'll make a deal with you. If you will commit to spending a couple of hours per week working on your business instead of in your business, I can guarantee that you can turn into a lead generation, client attracting, revenue exploding marketing trailblazer. Now, I'm sure that at some time in the past, you've joined some program or coaching maybe that promises to help you grow your business. And many of these programs offer excellent content. However, that's why you never got the results you hoped for, because information on its own is totally worthless. It's the implementation of that information that produces the results. Most programs attempt to justify the fees they charge by offering you access to a ton of information. And the moment you gain access to it, you're immediately overwhelmed by the sheer volume that's available. You have no clue where to start, what to do, what will work for your business, or even how to best apply the content to your specific business to ensure that you see actual, measurable results. That is why the Propel Coaching program works. And today I thought I'd talk a bit more about what I actually do with you in coaching. Let's dive in. There are several major considerations that you, as a business owner, need and demand today. To summarize it briefly, they include a fast way to generate all the leads in your business that you can handle, proven and tested ways for you to attract more clients, and instant and immediate ways to generate more cash flow, and instant access to the information you need to grow your business when you need it, confirmation that the information you select will successfully work for your business, and guidance and support to help you successfully apply that information and a proven way for your business to reach better, even more profits to encourage sustainable growth from there. These concerns are what I want to address and remove for the entrepreneurs that I work with. Business owners today want to know that what they are buying will actually produce real results. In a nutshell, that means more money on the bottom line, right? Now, I'm a lover of having the right mindset because part of those results require the right mindset. And often we don't always have business problems. In reality, we will have personal problems that leak into our business. However, if you're constantly worried that you can't pay the bills or even pay your team, and that you're just one step away from falling off that cliff into the business abyss, just adjusting your mindset won't work. So I get to prove that what we do can bring you more money up front. And before I ask you to spend any of your hard-earned money with me, I believe it's my responsibility to prove to you from the very start that I'm the real deal by putting money directly in your pocket. I can show you where you can make more money in your business in just 30 to 90 days. And I'll find you that money before you work with me. So let's start with the end in mind, okay? Most small business owners think of their business as a way to make money to feed their family. That's not a business. That's a job. A business should definitely feed your family, but more importantly, it should be the single most valuable asset in your life. A profitable business can become a lucrative income from the revenues, a business that can now be sold, and provide you with an excellent retirement income. So here's the main problem that entrepreneurs face. Where do I begin? How do I even know where to start to get where I want to go? What to do or what will work for my business? Often, I would ask myself these same questions, and I would immediately go into overwhelm. And you already know where that got me, right? It would be ignoring things, procrastinating, or just being stuck, unable to move forward. Sometimes I would just keep things status quo. And I know many of you have felt or even feel that way too. This means your business is sick and it needs some help from an outside source. So let me give you an example. One of my fur babies was getting sick. I mean, at both ends. Poor thing. I will spare you all the smelly details. And it had been going on for a few days. So I had to call the vet and take her in so that they could see her. And I got her there, and then they took us into an examination room, and the doctor looked at her and then wanted to run some tests. I even had to leave her there for the rest of the afternoon. Turns out, not only was she dehydrated, but she had a parasite. You gotta love those unexpected events. But think about it. When I got there, they didn't just shove me some pills and say, give her these and have fun, and scoot me out the door. They asked questions to be able to diagnose the issue. Then they prescribed the next best steps to getting her well. She got an IV drip, some IV meds, came home with a diet regimen along with some medication. This is the same thing for when our business isn't running on the high octane. Often it needs some outside help. That's what coaching is all about. Asking the right questions to find out what is going on inside your business. Then coming up with the steps to heal it so you can thrive. I mean, we can thrive. So one of the first things I love to do is understand where you're at business-wise, and also what your internal state is in relation to your business. Then it's about what your vision and goals are moving forward. At this point, we can start to create your step-by-step action plan to get you to your vision. It's creating a roadmap of sorts that we look at together and we go through to see where you are at each step along the business journey, especially in your sales and marketing of your business. This helps you determine where you need to begin and an area to point you in order to create the greatest amount of revenue for your business in that shortest amount of time. Once you complete this step, our proprietary program instantly analyzes your results via a weighted algorithm and produces a customized step-by-step roadmap for you to follow. So we would implement it. And at each point on the roadmap, it indicates a specific section in the Learning Online dashboard, and you just simply get to follow that roadmap, and we work on each section in the order listed, and you get the coaching around it. So this comprehensive assessment covers the 5 major areas where business owners need the most help to build a successful business. Those 5 areas are more leads, more conversions, more transactions, better, higher prices, and more profits. And why these 5 areas? These are the areas within your business that can make you the most money in the shortest amount of time and at low or no cost. This eliminates both the feelings of being overwhelmed and delivers the immediate financial results to your bottom line. Now, you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but you need a way to generate additional revenue and create the cash flow right now. And look, I understand that because I've never worked with any business owner that didn't need to better their cash flow. That's why kind of like the second section is to generate revenue now. You'll be able to access short, powerful, revenue-generating videos that focus on the areas of your business that can produce impressive streams of income simply by tweaking several basic areas. For example, it'll show you how a few sales strategies can create a major impact using digital marketing. It'll show you how to increase your prices without losing customers. It'll show you how to instantly grow your business by reactivating your customers, which will cost you 0 money out of pocket and get you really tremendous results. Just 1 or 2 of these will typically produce $10,000 to $25,000 in revenue for you within 30 to 45 days when you implement it. So the information in the coaching program is extensive, and it would take about 12 hours to take you through just the overview of all of it. But don't worry, having access to that much information won't overwhelm you. Why? I want you to consider this analogy, okay? The average library contains about 50,000 books. So when you go into the library, you don't walk in thinking, how will I ever find the time to read all of these books? No, you go to the library to look for a book on a specific topic that will help you achieve a specific objective. You'll be able to approach this coaching program in that same exact way. With guidance, you'll be able to access the information you need when you need it. And with this program, you literally walk any business owner step by step through a series of specific fundamentals that consistently produce 7+ figure businesses. Think of this as your own library you can visit anytime. This library and archive allows you to quickly retrieve the important information you're seeking when needed. For your business to succeed today, it must be unique. But being unique is simply not enough. Yes, you must be unique, and your uniqueness must be based on the hot buttons or pain points of your target market. These hot buttons, pain points, are the fears, the problems, the concerns, or frustrations that your target potential clients typically experience where they buy what you sell. Once you have your messaging in place, we make sure that you have strong sales process around it. A sales process is a roadmap that defines a specific set of steps for marketing. So your product or service consists of several key activities that produce a predictable, measurable outcome. And there are 3 basic components that define your sales process, okay? It's lead generation, lead qualification, and lead conversion. When these 3 are done well, your sales process can increase your response rates, it can increase your conversion rates, and improve your client retention. Having this in place can save you from making costly marketing mistakes, time that sucks you away from doing other things, and provide your business with a roadmap that defines specifically what to do and when to do it, and when you know and understand lead conversion and the role that needs to play in your overall sales process. This will position yourself light years ahead of your competition and have a solid foundation upon which to build. Does all of this take some work and effort? Of course, which is why your competition doesn't do any of this and why you will become the dominant force in your market. And the news gets even better. Without help, most often you can't develop a sales process that exactly fits your specific business model. I mean, you may have one now, and you may even realize that there are a few things missing in that path in your client's journey. The beauty is that once it's completed, you simply rinse and repeat wherever and whenever you want more customers. There's nothing else to create or develop. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Even if I have the client journey mapped out, how will I get all of these things created? Well, here's the other awesome part. Most of these things are done for you, and with a little extra help, we can also do some of them with you. So imagine your business having access to a very own customized and professionally designed marketing campaign. Or what would that mean to your business revenue-wise? Again, what does that mean to your business competition-wise? Do any of your competitors have access to anything else like this? Because you can see how this will give you a tremendous competitive advantage in your market and position you as the dominant player in your industry. Now, I'm sure you've heard of the 80-20 rule, the one that states that just 20% of the things you focus on within your business will produce 80% of your total revenue. Do you remember those 5 areas I talked about earlier? More leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher prices, and more profits? These 5 make up that critical 20%. So here's even better news. You only need to focus on one of these 5 at a time. Leave the others until you need them. For example, if your business is a startup or less than a year old or a couple years old, you probably need to start with what will generate you more leads. If your business is more than a year old and you have an established base of clients that start with transactions like costing 10 times more to generate a new customer than it does to serve an existing customer. So it makes more sense to increase the number of times your current clients buy from you than to waste money and effort attempting to generate more leads. Whichever of the 5 profit formulas you select, you will notice they all contain 3 basic sectors: strategies, tactics, and resources. And you don't have to execute all these tactics yourself. By simply following what we provide, you'll know what to do and when to do it with complete confidence and certainty of your success. Now, please listen to what I'm about to say very carefully. When you execute strategies in each of these 5 building blocks, your business will be 10 to 100 times more profitable than your competition. You'll be pushing the maximum revenue potential for your business. Once we have your business maxed out on both revenue and profit, we can even start working on financial training for business owners. Because after you implement on this part of the program, you'll be able to put an additional $5,000 to $15,000 on your bottom line every year moving forward. Let me help you build a successful business that provides you with the ways and means to generate all the leads your business can handle and help you instantly begin adding more revenue to your bottom line. In fact, why don't we do that right now? If you're ready to get started building your 7-figure business, reach out and I'll help you get started. You'll receive immediate access to all our tools, resources, strategies, tactics, and business breakthrough libraries. You'll be taking the first step toward building a business that will position you as a dominant force in our industry. So let's get started and let me show you how to assess your business so that you can see the areas where you can be able to build your thriving, profitable business.